What kind of champagne do you use for a mimosa? That's one of the most common questions we get here. Stay tuned for the answer. Hi, I'm Tim from Elma Wine Liquor. We get asked here a lot about what kind of champagne or sparkling wine people should use for mimosas. Typically that question comes up around big holidays where there's brunches involved, Easter, Mother's Day. So we wanted to take a few minutes and talk about what type of champagne or sparkling wine to use when you're making mimosas or variations of mimosas. So a traditional mimosa is sparkling wine and orange juice, but these days people are using different types of juices as well, or putting in splashes of products like St Germain, elderflower liqueur, or other types of fruity schnapps related products. But just to make a standard mimosa, the first question you should ask yourself and the people that are going to be drinking it is whether you like sweeter or drier beverages. So as for myself personally, I tend to go with something on the drier side for a champagne because I find the juice to be a little bit high in sugar and sweet anyway. But for a majority of our customers, they tend to still opt for the sweeter champagne and sweeter sparkling wine because that's what they enjoy. So once you've established that, whether you like the sweeter or the drier, or there are options in between, then you can go to what style or what type you might like. Traditional French champagnes typically come with price tags well over $30, up into the hundreds of dollars. So if you're mixing it with juice, I don't usually recommend that you go that route. If you know that most of the people are going to be drinking it aren't going to be putting any juice into it, and they enjoy French champagne, then that might be an option for you. We have what's become very popular lately is Proseccos from Italy. They tend to be a little bit lighter and a little bit sweeter than champagnes, but not super sweet. Kind of good middle of the road option. And they usually come with more moderate, reasonable price tags, so you don't feel as bad mixing them with juice. Another great option, if you prefer the drier side, is something like a Spanish cava. A cava is the champagne of Spain. That's if it was from France, we'd be referring to it as champagne, but in Spain it's cava. The ones particularly that we carry especially are very dry, very good, and you can also find some good values in those, so you don't have to feel bad about dropping a lot of money on a bottle that you're just adding juice to. We do get a number of people that come in asking for Asti Spumanti to make their mimosas. Astis are a sweet sparkling wine from Italy. Like Prosecco, it's just another region, and they're known for their sweet sparkling wines. They're usually made with Moscato grapes. There are also some good alternatives to Astis that are from Italy that are sweet. We in particular carry this Lost Vineyards Spumanti. The grapes are grown just outside of the Asti region, so you won't see the word Asti on it, but it is basically the same type of wine. So be sure to let the person know working at your local wine store what you're doing with it. And if you're mixing it, they should be helpful in finding a little bit cheaper alternative for you, so you don't have to spend a ton of money to make your mimosas. There are also some great options from California, such as the J. Rogers, which are coming at a much better price point, and they also come in larger format bottles as well. Just for your reference, some of the descriptor words that you'll see on champagne or sparkling wine bottles: spumanti, which generally is one of the sweeter categories; extra dry, which, contrary to popular belief, is actually somewhat in the middle of the sweetness scale; and then brut, or brut as some people pronounce it, is on the driest side that you will find. So that's a scale that you can use if nobody's around to help you, especially in those value brands. They're usually labeled right on the bottle. That's it for today. We look forward to all of your future questions and comments and any feedback you have on our videos, and we will hope to see you soon. Cheers!